Oh, yes. I didn't really tell you this, but my project's kind of like two-sided. One's kind of like creative story on my paper, and this is kind of like my demonstration.
Okay, so do you need to read something from?
Oh, no, I pretty much remember the basics of the story,
Okay.
so I don't really need that much. Hello, everybody. Okay, my name's Jeffrey, and this is my project. If you haven't guessed, this is the Fibonacci number sequence. And here's some aliens, some sugar, the Earth, and a spaceship. Some of you are pretty confused right now. Well, let me tell you the story of Bob's Great Adventure. Okay, as I was saying, one day Bob was outside and an alien came down. Now then, this alien wasn't really nice. He wanted to destroy the world. And Bob was kind of skeptical about this. I mean, alien appears out of nowhere, says he's going to blow up the world. Ooh, what are you going to do? Then, the alien showed him his warship. It just appeared like out of nowhere, and Bob was like, didn't even know what to do. And the alien was like, okay, Bob, this is what you have to do in order to stop the world from being destroyed. Your planet. And that is, get me a cup of sugar. And the alien was like, Bob was like, okay. And Bob thought this was going to be easy. I mean, get a cup of sugar. I mean, you can just go inside and get a cup of sugar. It's not that hard. And that's what he did. He went inside, and he remembered he didn't have any sugar. So, in order for him to correct this, he decided to go to his neighbor's house. He would have gone to the superstore, but, well, let's just say that one night he went to a bar, got a little bit too tipsy, and he kind of, I won't go into great detail, but he kind of crashed his car. So he couldn't drive for a while. So he goes to his next door neighbor's, Bill's house. He asks Bill if he had a cup of sugar. Bill says, no, I do not. And Bob was like, ooh, this is not good. And, well, Bob didn't really have a lot to do, so he just told, Bob needed some help getting the sugar, so he asked Bill for some assistance in his quest to save their world. Bill didn't really believe Bob. He just thought he was crazy. And Bill decided to go with him because, hey, he was bored. And so he joined his little adventure. And so they went to his next door neighbor's house, or Bill's neighbor's house. And that was Ben's house. Now then, Ben comes out and he's like, well, Bob and Bill are asking him, hey, do you have a cup of sugar? And Ben says, no, I do not, which is unfortunate. And so they do not know what to do except for continue the quest and go up to the next door neighbor's house. And so they ask Ben if he wants to help. And he's like, sure, this isn't even my house. And he walks with us. Yeah, don't ask questions about that. Okay, anyways. So they go to the next house, or Ben's supposedly house neighbor, or whatever. Okay, and so they continue on, and they meet the Mr. and Mrs. Perkins. Yes. Okay, and they ask him if they have a cup of sugar, and they're like, no, we do not. And Bob, Bill, and Ben, 3 Bs now, are really, really stressful, except for Bob, with his brilliant mind, has become kind of suspicious of the aliens. And so they ask the Perkins to come with them for their next door neighbor. Okay. Yes. And so, and then the Perkins joined them on their crusade. So now there's 5. Okay, I should say this. Okay. Okay, one more. I'll say one more, and then I'll explain how this relates to the Fibonacci sequence. Okay. Now then they go to another house occupied with 5 people. Okay. Yes, it is occupied with 3 people. Yes, and they come out and they tell them that they don't have a cup of sugar, and so Bob, Bill, Ben, the Perkins, and those 3 other people, now are 8, and continue to go door to door and continue to increase in numbers until all the world has been drawn into this adventure thing. Anyways, and then they realize there is no sugar on the planet because the alien overlords had already taken the sugar. Exactly. And so the alien overlords blow up the earth, disintegrating every single person there. And everybody lives happily ever after. Yeah. Okay. Now then, how this corresponds with the Fibonacci sequence. Okay, here's Bob's house. He starts off his little adventure with 1 person. 0 plus 1 equals 1. Then he goes to Bill's house. 1 plus 1 equals 2. He gets Bill. Then he goes to Ben's house. Now he's a party of 2. And now he added another one. Now it's 3. Now then, he goes to the Perkins house, Mr. and Mrs. Perkins, and this is Bob's party, plus the Perkins equals 5. And this Fibonacci sequence continues on with this. This is what would happen if I kept on the story, but seriously, it's pretty hard to keep on going on and on about this. But yeah, this is the Fibonacci sequence. Here's some sugar that the aliens love. They're addicted to sugar. Here's what they would say. We need sugar. Grr. And destroy all humans. I'm hoping I'm not liable to lawsuit about that. And here's some stars, and here you go.
Yeah.
Any questions for Jeff?
Yes? That question? Okay.
Okay, Miranda.